Good morning and welcome to Gatwick Airport. I am about to spend the next 8.5 hours on a flight to Antigua. I'm flying business class, and that is always very special, but this time is extra special because I'm headed to Necker Island with a business group, and I'm pretty sure we booked a significant portion, if not the entire business class. It should be a fun slumber party in the air. So come along with me for this business class flight review. And also do hit the subscribe button if you want to come with me to Necker Island as well. Now let's head to check-in, catch this flight, and do a little BA business class review. Okay, I hope you can hear me okay. For the purposes of this video, I'll be a very strict reviewer, but of course, thrilled just to be here. The seats, we are seated in the very middle at the back, and I heard from someone else that in these seats, sometimes you need to climb over your neighbor, but you actually don't. Katrini is there, but I can get through back to the aisle over there, so I don't need to disturb her from her very important work. What are you working on, Katrin? She's writing a book. We have an amenity kit from the White Company. We have a eye mask. Not silky. I like them when they're silky. A gentle moisturizer. A luxury lip balm. Pulse White. Lavender peppermint spray. Earplugs. White Company advertisement. Toothpaste. Toothbrush. And a pen. And some socks. Very nice. I like the bag that it comes in. That's quite cute. Might actually use that. For our meal, we have a crazy salad, which they said they were out of, but they thankfully had enough. A bun, a little butter. I like also that they did not wrap this in plastic. Very lovely. And then, how's the salad? Is it good? Some sort of a quinoa, very healthy looking something or other. I do have to say, sitting in the seat for a minute, I started to realize a few things. One, thankfully my seat neighbor is lovely, but if not, this doesn't really come down, so this would be kind of awkward if you didn't know the person who was sitting in your joint seat. And there's not a lot of space in terms of storing your items, so I'm just kind of holding it here. So on the seats, I'd give it a 7. We'll see the food, see what we think. Taking a look at the bathroom tour. We have your standard, flight bathroom with, let's see, more White Company. Basically your standard airplane bathroom. Nothing too special except for the fact that old lady people in business can use it, so it's a bit cleaner than your average. But in terms of the only actual storage, it is basically just this small item by your feet, which is very hard to get to if you actually have your feet up. So, a big positive, which I need to say, is they give you your bedding in a closed case. And so therefore, because there's not that much storage, you can put it on the floor. You wouldn't probably want to put your blanket straight on the floor because it might be a little dirty. But the fact that it came in this little bag is very intelligent. Love this. The British doing what they do best. They just delivered afternoon tea and that was amazing. Also just finished a nap. Oh my gosh. Could not ask for a better bed or seat. This is so long and so comfy. I am extremely grateful. It is 8 hours later and we are about to land. Just realized I haven't spoken at all about the check-in and lounge. Pretty standard. There was a separate line for business check-in, which was designed very beautifully. It was fine. And then the lounge was lovely. Plenty of seating. It wasn't actually that busy. It was early in the morning, but yeah, great selection of food and drinks, nice seating, lots of outlets, very quiet, very nice, and clean bathrooms.
Okay, we have landed and made it to our final destination, so now it's time for the official review and final score. I love how Kara and Nate have devised a 100-point potential reviewing system of flights, and I think Kara and Nate, if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and save system because it makes a ton of sense. So for check-in, I'd give it a 6, lounge 7, food 6. The lunch was just okay, the afternoon tea was really fabulous. The seat I would give a 6. And it kind of depends on if you're traveling with someone you know or don't know. So I loved the comfort of the seat, the amount of space of the seat. The downside was definitely a lack of convenient place to place your phone and water bottle or book. The seat was also a little bit on the older side and rickety side, but I do have to say the setup of the middle seat is ideal if you're going with someone you know. You kind of have a cozy space to chat with your flight partner. If you don't know the person beside you, however, it's not ideal as that little middle divider, it turns out I was actually mistaken at first, it does pull out a little bit, but just a very small amount, so it probably wouldn't be that private of an experience if you're sitting beside someone you don't know there. For the bed, I would give it an 8. It was extremely comfortable when the seat was turned into a lay flat bed. There was a ton of space and it was a genius solution with that little like pull down footstool. Also, in my seat, I didn't need to walk over anyone, so if you are sitting on the side row by the window or the middle seats towards the row 1, 2, or 3, then you do actually need to climb over someone's legs, again, unless you're at like the very back seat. Not the end of the world, but just something to note, if you're thinking of booking, the back or middle seats are best if you'd rather not disturb your neighbor when you get up to go to the bathroom or get something from your bag in the overhead bin. Now, if you're flying with someone you know, you basically get a giant communal bed in the middle. If you don't know the person beside you, however, it's a very conjoined space, so it might feel a little bit like you're sleeping with a stranger, so up to you if you like that. Entertainment, I give it a 9. They had an incredible selection of new movies, British films, which I love, and some really good video podcasts like The Diary of a CEO. The amenities kit, I'd give it a 6. Bathroom, 6. It's a pretty standard flight toilet. The White Company bottles was a lovely British touch of it. The drinks, I would give it a 9. I love that they also had some mocktails on the menu, along with your standard alcoholic drinks. I had the Fizzberry and got the sort of like tropical vacation-y vibes started, while also making sense as something to drink at 10 a.m. The staff, I would give a 7, and that gives us a total score of 64 out of 100. Now, if you want more business behind the scenes, I just published a vlog of what it's really like launching, and I also brought you with me for 24 hours of my vacation in the south of France, so do click here to watch that vlog next.